Okay, this is for the IVYT 120 online course, 80N. We're going to move fairly quickly through this, and I want you to be able to go over it more than one time if necessary. This is your textbook, okay? You got it? Make sure this is what you have. This is the book. Inside the book are all kinds of exciting things, and what you're going to see is a lot of stuff that's going to be very, very helpful. But you're taking a 16-week course in 8 weeks. That means every week you're doing double the work in order to get through in the amount of time that is allowed for the course. Now, read the syllabus carefully. At the end of the syllabus, you'll see discussion board deadlines. There are 2 discussion boards a week, so you want to make sure that you are, in fact, doing those discussion boards. Now, with respect to the discussion boards, you will see deadlines that say week 1A and week 1B. Notice both 1A and 1B are due at the same time. Essentially, all assignments are due to be sent to me no later than noon on the following Monday. So, classes start June 7th. All assignments for the first week of this class, which essentially is the first 2 weeks, are due to me at noon on June the 14th. After the deadlines for the assignments, you will see that you are to only send me messages via email to my email address from your IVTech email address. I will not pay any attention to any message not sent from a valid IVTech email address. Please understand that. It's the only way I have of having a minimum knowledge that you are actually the person enrolled in the class, even though I know there are other ways that that could be messed up. At any rate, I respond only to messages sent to me. Do not, with the exception of the discussion board, do not submit any assignments earlier than 48 hours before they are due. All right, they're due Monday at noon, 24 hours would be Sunday at noon, 48 hours would be Saturday at noon. I'm not going to quibble too much about what time on Saturday, but don't send them to me on Friday. Send them to me on Saturday or Sunday or Monday morning, but get them to me before noon. All right, the exam schedule is also at the end of the syllabus. It will show you what the exams are and when they open and when they close. Now, essentially, they will open Mondays at 8 a.m., and they will close the following Sunday at 11:55 p.m. That's the time slot in which you have to finish the exam. Yes, there are some exams that will cover chapters that may not have been discussed yet in class, if that's the technical term you want to use, but that means you have to keep up with your reading and read ahead. All right, let's look at on the syllabus. It's actually page 11, and it's the course calendar is where it begins. First things first, what do you have to do? Well, if you look at it, it says read all aspects of the chapter in the Power Learning book, Chapter 1, pages 1 through 27. And then it says read all aspects of the chapter, complete the journal reflections, case study, and study quiz to help prepare for the quiz in the chapter. Do not send me any of that. That is for your benefit. The following assignments must be completed and emailed to me through IVTech's email at ivtech.edu. What you'll be emailing me is the answers to the scavenger hunt. You'll also be sending me the reflection paper for Try It 1, Try It 2, Try It 3, Try It 4, Try It 5, Try It 6, the case of, and the glass castle. Now let me say real quick something about glass castle. When you see the glass castle assignments, it will say choose 1 or 2. All right, I'm not a gunner. When I was in college, if they gave me a choice between doing 2 things or 1 thing, I always did 1 thing. All right, you only need to do 1. Pick the 1, but tell me which one you are answering in your glass castle deadline. All right. You also have some other things there that's going to tell you to do. What's a reflection paper? Well, first of all, you do the tryouts. First one, try it is, why am I going to college? So you're going to go in the book, you're going to go online, you're going to do the exercise. After you do the exercise, you're going to look at it and say, okay, did I learn anything about myself from doing this? In some cases, maybe not. In some cases, a little bit. Some cases, a lot. That's what I want you to tell me is what kinds of things did you pick up in that process. And that's what we're looking for, is to see whether or not you have gained anything from it. A reflection paper is 1 page, double spaced. Make sure your name is at the top. IVYT 80N is there, and which try it, but which chapter. So chapter 1, try it 1. There's try it 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s in every chapter. Don't make me guess which one it is. And you'll turn in a reflection paper whenever it says one is required for all of those things that are there. Now, don't forget there's a session B, because you're doing 2 weeks worth of work in 1 week. So in that one, it gives you some more chapters, pages you have to read. It'll tell you what to email to me, and it's going to talk about Jerry's Day, which is available on Blackboard. You're going to have to move around in Blackboard to find a lot of things that are posted there. And then there's a try it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a case of, and there's a glass castle. Now remember, you do not send me the journal reflection, the case study, or the study quiz. Do not confuse the case study with the case of. 2 different things. All right? You're going to send me a reflection paper. So we have 5, 6 kinds of reflection papers, and then the answer to the glass castle questions for week 1B, and you have 6, 7, same thing. So twice what we just said for the first week. You also will see that you have an exam over chapter 2 of the textbook, and we'll check that. That may be a typo. I'll check and make sure on that. But you need to make sure that you take care of all of that and stay up to date on everything that needs to be done. I'm looking at the exam. Yeah, there's a chapter 1 and a chapter 2 exam that needs to be in there. I'll fix that. Okay. If you have any questions, you can call me in my office. The number's on the syllabus. Remember this. You're going to be doing a lot of writing. This is the only class you will ever take in your entire college career that is entirely about you. There aren't any right answers. There aren't any wrong answers. There are only your answers. So, how much easier can it be? 1 page, double-spaced, off the top. You don't have to research anything because you're talking about yourself. And you want to be honest, and you want to be fairly comprehensive in what you write, but don't try to write an encyclopedia. Just respond to the try it. All right? The other thing is, give you some faith and confidence. If you can't get a C in this course, you're not even trying. I mean, I don't know why you cannot you do the work, you got a guaranteed C. You do improvement as your work goes on, then you're going to do much better than that. A's and B's are very easy to come by in IVYT 120. All right, follow the directions on how to submit the work, and we'll go from there. If you have any questions, send me an email message or call me in my office. Look forward to having you in the class. It's going to be kind of neat. Yes, you're going to be doing a lot of writing, but you're going to find out more about yourself than ever before, and we'll talk more in our next week's message. Have a good one.